Alright, here we are, going to try something new and different. Going to be doing a little, probable origins because, well, we have characters in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius that are very reminiscent of other characters from other Gumi games. So, anytime I come along one of these reminiscent characters, I'm going to be pointing them out to you. And today we're going to be doing Wilhelm. So, Wilhelm is a mitigator in, well, he is a tank. And in Brave Frontier, tanks are the same as mitigators. Brave Exvius has its tanks, and Brave Frontier had its mitigators. Now, you may have heard me speak about Brave Frontier before. This was one of Gumi's prior games. As far as I know of, I don't know, someone else would have to correct me, but I don't think they've had too many games. I know of 3 of them, including Brave Frontier, Brave Exvius, and the third one was called Puzzle Troopers, which I never played, but I heard of. So, with Wilhelm, he is very, very similar to another character known as Darvinshell. Now, Darvinshell, in physical appearance, they're very similar, in my opinion. The You'll see the resemblance here in a second, oh, maybe. And if you don't, then I've got other pictures to show you. So, let's just talk real quick about some background with these that I found during my research just today. Actually, kind of interesting. So, there's a long time that Darvinshell was thought to have. We knew he had a wife, but it was thought that his wife was a character named Shara. She had blue hair. She was another unit in Brave Frontier. She had blue hair and like a goldish, yellowish armor. Really cool. She was another mitigator, a character, tank character, whatever you want to call him. So now I was reading through Wilhelm's little story, a little background story, and it mentions that, here, where is it? Wilhelm has served Soze, the Emperor of Zoldad, for many years. Okay? And he is well acquainted with the Emperor's past and thinks of the crowned Prince Shara as his own son. Now, Shara in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius looks nothing like the Shara from Brave Frontier. But just a little weird, kind of, I don't know, little Easter egg or whatever you want to call it, thrown back to that. Very interesting and cool. Now, let's take a look at. We've got our Wilhelm. Now, let's take a look at different versions of Darvinshell. So, you got Darvinshell with the short sword, and then it's not very short. Actually, it's a massive sword. And then the sword becomes even bigger. And then, this is the one where you might actually catch the, like, that they look more reminiscent to each other. He has a 7-star version. So, right here you can see a 7-star version of Brave Frontier characters are very busy, I guess you would say. They're very, very detail intensive, and you could just stare at them for half an hour, honestly, and see all kinds of interesting things in the detail. So, yeah, actually, if I don't know if anyone out there doesn't agree with me to their resemblance, then let me know in the comments. But I'm thinking they resemble each other pretty well. And they're both tanks. You know, this could only be coincidence and everything, of course, and it probably is, but I'm thinking, I wouldn't ever say they recycled a character, because they made him completely different in a lot of ways, and just it wouldn't be, I wouldn't call it a rehash or recycling a character unit, but they're very, very similar. They resemble each other very well. Alright, let me know what you think of this Origins, this Probable Origins. And, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and have a good one.